What up, everybody?
What up?
It's the DigiKast again. It is April now.
Yeah.
Starting out the dash. Couldn't get a dash. What the hell is this dude doing back here? Yeah, you're just like in the way, man. Oh, they need to pick up the kid. Oh, well, now you gotta wait for me. I don't know. Well, let's just put my big truck right in the way. All these parking spots, but I guess he wants to just sit there. Anyway, it's April now. Welcome to maybe spring.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? I'm getting used to dashing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of learning the ropes. We were out dashing yesterday in our old stomping ground, and our battery died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not in the car. The GoPro battery died, so we didn't get much footage. But we were out, I think maybe 4 hours, and we did pretty good. We got almost $90, so that was pretty cool. And then when we came back up to our area, the storm that we had the night before had the power outage, so we couldn't finish up our dash.
Right.
So,
yeah. So that was a pain.
Yeah, that was disappointing because we were so close to our goal, and then, you know, nothing was open. So we went out to dinner and we spent we spent the money we dashed.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, there's some beautiful footage of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then the camera died.
Yep.
And then there was a hailstorm. And that was
No,
crazy.
the hailstorm was the day before. The hailstorm was Friday.
No,
hailstorm was Saturday.
Yeah.
But we didn't, I wasn't with you on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was traveling.
Yeah, I went out. It was beautiful weather. And
not when I went out in the morning. It was raining.
I know, but it stopped raining and it was beautiful. And
See, yeah, that's hard for me to believe because it rained the whole way down to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got to where I was going, it had completely stopped. It was like it didn't even rain down where I was.
Yeah, very strange. It's very localized because it was like beautiful. It was like above 60 degrees. I had the windows down. Came home. It was like 3 o'clock. I think you got home a little bit after that.
Yeah, I got home at like 4:30.
Okay, maybe I stopped at like 3:30. Yeah, and then we went back out to get some beverages.
Yeah.
And the sky started to do the thing.
Yeah, the
like
flashing in the sky.
Yeah, it's like we need to get home. Too bad we couldn't get any of this awesome lightning on camera also.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then it was like full raining. Got home and then it was like, what's that sound?
It was like it was huge pieces of like ice, like hail.
Yeah,
coming from the sky, golf ball size.
It didn't look like golf ball size.
We didn't see golf ball size, but you could definitely see like ice, like not pellets, like ice cubes.
Yeah, like ice cubes for sure.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. That was fun.
Right, and then there was a power outage in the neighborhood area. So like all the restaurants the next day, this is why we couldn't dash last night, because all the restaurants, fast food places, nice places, you know, they were all closed because they didn't have any power. The street lights were out, the traffic light was out.
Yeah, it was like the one light off of the highway was working, and you looked across the street, McDonald's shut down.
Burger
Chick-fil-A
King
was shut down because of Sunday.
Well, Sunday, yeah.
Burger King was closed.
KFC was closed.
Yeah, everything was dark on the strip.
The nice Italian place, Applebee's. But the Subway, the Jersey Mike's, was open. On the complete other side of like the shopping center was open. That was so weird. So we ventured out of our area. We went, what, like 12 miles down the road, and we went to to have dinner at Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, the Outback was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Outback is kind of corporate, for lack of a better word. It was the same Outback that we went to in Hunt Valley. It's the same setup. that the menu has since changed.
Since COVID, yeah.
Yeah, you can only get a gigantic ass blooming onion.
Well, we don't really go to Outback. One, I mean, I don't eat meat, and you said you're cutting down on the beef. So, we don't, and then it's expensive, right? So, we don't really go to fancy, expensive places. Not that Outback is fancy, but it's expensive.
But yeah, it's like their thing is steak, and I don't eat steak like that.
Right.
Like, I'll eat a steak, but I'm not going to go out for steak.
Right.
You know?
And even before I stopped eating meat, I didn't eat red meat at all. So I would get, like, I don't know, because I can't eat shellfish. So what was that? I don't know. I must have got some chicken. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We always sit at the bar.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we sit at the bar. You get your food faster, you get your drinks faster, and it's like a good social, you know, place to sit. And we just, I don't know, we just enjoy sitting at the bars. That's what we do. We sit at the bar when we, you know, when we don't have the kids with us or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, so we sat at the bar and we made friends with bartender. She was really cool. She had like an emotional moment, but it was nice.
He was asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, I get chatty when I drink. I was asking questions. I mean, she had a tattoo. It was cool looking, even though there was like a snake on it. It was like, what was it, like a garter snake? It looked cool. It was like, it mixed in with some flowers. And I mean, people who have tattoos and you see their tattoos, they kind of, you know, expect you to ask about them, or they want you to ask about them. I don't know. It's like art on your body, so why would you not want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, it's not that they probably don't want people to ask per se, but if you got, you know, visible art on your body, people gonna
You're gonna ask.
Yeah.
So I mean, I asked her about it, and it was like an emotional story. I felt bad, but it was cool.
It was a relatable story.
It was a relatable story. It definitely was, and it was very cool. And so yeah. So we're at our first drop off. So sit back and relax, watch some driving, and listen to the wonderful music. And thank you for listening and watching.
Yeah, unless you want to talk some more. Alright, we're headed back to the Chick-fil-A.
Go to Walgreens.
Okay, we're headed to the Walgreens.
Yeah. Red Bull time. I don't drink Red Bull. I don't really drink Red Bull like that. But doing this, dashing at night and after work and everything, and actually I haven't had any caffeine today. I kind of got a what?
I only had one coffee.
Like a taste or whatever, like a need for some energy, because we're out here till 11:30. You said today.
I mean, we don't have to be out here till 11:30.
I mean, if the things are coming in, we're teen free this week, so spring break and all that.
Still had to get up for work.
Yeah, well, you have to get up.
I have to get up for work.
You have to get up and drive for work. I have to get up and walk to my computer for work.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
Well,
I
we'll
had to
see
get
how
up
we're doing.
earlier.
You have to get up earlier?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, earlier than you.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't know you got up this morning. I didn't even know you were gone.
Yeah.
But anyway, you said you wanted to talk about our earnings.
I was like, the only other thing, well, actually, the video I put up was up to about 17 views.
Really?
Which
That
is
one you
great.
showed me the other day?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody
Yes.
for watching and checking it out. That is very great. I don't think I've ever seen a DigiKast video start off like that, you know?
Yeah, that's really awesome.
So yes, thank you everybody for watching.
Absolutely. Yeah. Too bad the camera shut down yesterday, because we had some really good,
Right.
we had really good footage. What is that? That
So
is.
the Szechuan Inn wants $6.50 for 7.3 miles.
Nope.
That's not a 1-to-1 ratio for mileage.
Nope.
That's one of the things that we've kind of worked on and trying to figure out. So we have a standard for what we'll pick up. You know, there's all these videos, oh, you pick up this, pick up everything, do this, do that. It's our minimum, $1 per mile. That's about as good as we can get out here. Sometimes we get a little bit more for, you know, based on tips.
Right.
Which is another thing. It's like, when I looked at the month, we made about $20 more in tips versus how much we made in base pay from just DoorDash.
Where are you going?
Wow.
I said Walgreens.
Oh.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
Oh yeah, because Walgreens is closer to the hospital.
Right.
Sorry. Alright. So yeah, the whole thing, DoorDash doesn't pay a livable wage. Who does these days, which is terrible to say, but that's kind of how it is. So we both have our regular jobs and we're out here doing this to make some money on the side. Not for it has turned into being very interesting.
Yeah.
So.
It helped. Well, actually, so we just moved up to this area that we're in. So actually doing this kind of just helps us. It's been helping us learn the lay of the land, find new places to, maybe like eat, take out foods or whatever like that.
Yeah, that's how we found Alina's.
Yeah.
Right
Asian cuisine.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, really good, I mean, because sometimes you don't know. Like, you see places and you're like, I don't know, it looks kind of sketchy.
Right.
But then, someone orders from it and you go in and it's like actually a nice place.
Right.
And you look at the menu and I was like, oh yeah. So the first thing I always...
It smells really good in the car.
Right, the food smells really good in the car. So the first thing I look at, right, is like, okay, I love it when they have like a paper menu.
Yeah.
Because I know it's old school and everything. Everything is like new times, electronic, whatever. But they have a paper menu and I got really excited because there were so many like vegetarian options. Just like a lot. Like a lot of Chinese food places or Asian restaurants, they don't have like a variety of like a vegetable dish. They might have like 2 or 3 or whatever, or like some vegetable dish that I don't really want, like Veggie Delight or something like that.
You're saying like vegan friendly? Or
no, it's vegetarian, not vegan. I'm not a vegan.
Well, no, you're not vegan. But that's usually like the menu you look at, or end up looking at, and you're like, oh, well, I can have this and this on top of it, but the base part is what you want.
Yeah, no, I look at the vegetarian options. So, and this place that we like now has like so many different options, like tofu with like General Tso's tofu pad thai tofu, kung pao tofu, mao tofu, like all the different types of dishes that I would like to have, before when I was eating meat. But now I don't, but I still, want that flavor. Gosh, like, what can I do? So, Alina's has it for us. All right, we got...
No, that's over the bridge.
So, so I like it. And they're friendly in there. They're really friendly in there.
Yeah, $10 order for Wawa, going 9 miles.
We have to go over a toll bridge, and the bridge toll is $6.
Each way.
Each way is $12, so we lose.
That's a -2.
Right.
Yeah. So no, sorry, not gonna take it.
Yeah.
So that's not
It's
Havre
like
de
that
Grace,
sometimes.
and Havre de Grace is close, but Havre de Grace over the bridge, we're not taking it. Havre de Grace, not over the bridge.
We could dash over there.
Close.
I really like Havre de Grace. It is very quaint, very small town, very just like, it was like Friday when we were over there, the I don't know, high school baseball game let out, and it was like, and everybody like knew everyone, and it was like so interesting. And that's like what I'm used to, or that's when I lived in a state that I won't name.
That's the Americana that you want.
Right, that's the Americana way of the living, what I was used to. And then I moved to Virginia, and it was kind of the same, but kind of like not really. So then, especially, so we have $11.
$11 for 7 miles.
Yeah.
Supermercado, and it's not over the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
And so, right. And so then moving up here, like to the Baltimore area, oh my gosh, it was like the absolute worst for me. The traffic, the hustle and bustle, the uncalm. It was just, oh my gosh. But up here where we are in Harford County is so chill, like just relaxed. The down part when you're dashing though is that everything is like miles away.
Yeah.
Like the orders come in really, because there's really not much here, right? It's like we have an Applebee's here, we have a McDonald's and a Burger King, but only like one of those, like only one. To whereas where we were before, there was a McDonald's like every 5 major intersections, or something every so often. So the dashes come in fast when it's busy, but you have to, it takes like, I think what is our average? Maybe like half hour from pickup to drop off and back to the hotspot.
Each one,
So it's about like 25 minutes to a half an hour. But when we were down in Baltimore County, was that yesterday? The average was about 10-15 minutes, but what sucked was all the traffic.
Yeah.
Everybody was out, and it was like you could definitely tell the difference in being, driving down there than versus driving up here. And oh my god, and there was a traffic light like every 5 feet it seemed like.
Yeah, it was very annoying. It was like, okay, I get it now. Everybody loves Hartford County, and it's like, okay, what's so great about Hartford County? And then you kind of just drive and see.
Yeah, like this guy's taking his time.
Yeah. But
it's fine.
Yeah. But there's no light there.
I wouldn't say so. Hartford County really isn't for everyone.
No,
like if you love, it's very rural. Not necessarily, it's suburban-ish, but very rural. If you like hustle and bustle and city living, and like you like having multiple options of places to go, like to eat, and if you like walking to those places, Hartford County is not for you. No, it is definitely not.
You're not walking anywhere around here.
Right.
So now, your kids can go out and play in the street. And
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You're not walking anywhere.
Yeah. Back in the day when we were playing in the street and a car came, everybody else car, and then you get the hell out of the street.
Right.
Right. It's like that type of play. Yeah. I don't know these kids today, but okay. So give us a second. We're gonna go get some Red Bull. Not a little kid.
Alright, we got our stuff. Ooh, doing a Maserati. They got them all
on the hot body.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is there a Maserati? Well, maybe they're going up the road. I saw some douchebag in a Maserati the other day. But I was like, I've never seen a Maserati truck and haven't seen Maseratis up here like that either. But anyway, back to the story at hand. What was we talking about?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I don't remember.
Yeah, so, I like my YouTube channels. They're talking about city planning and walkable cities. Aberdeen is not a walkable city.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That'd be nice.
Well,
let me walk down to the store. Let me walk down to the bodega and get some vegetables and then come back to the house and not have to burn gas to do it. And then also, it wouldn't take, multiple hours to do the walk.
It also depends on where you are.
Well,
like
yeah,
I
know.
Yeah. Like where we are, I don't want to, but we could walk to, Green Turtle, for example. Or Rita's and stuff like that.
How many lanes is this? 6 lanes? 8 lanes you gotta cross?
That's 3.
No.
Oh, this one.
Both
that one's
together.
like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so that's like a 6 to 8 lane highway you gotta cross the street to. If you ride a bike over here, they love you on a bike. You got bike lanes.
Yeah.
You got tons of bike lanes.
Yeah.
Which is a major difference from Baltimore County. I don't see people on bikes.
Right.
We saw 2-3 people on bikes in Baltimore County.
Oh, you gotta go to what are you doing? Do you know where you're picking up from?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, we're going to the taco place.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Supermercado.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't ordered from them yet.
Not yet.
It's a little intimidating in there.
There's no paper menu. It's all electronic. And when you go on the website to look at the menu, it's like a fake out.
Yeah. Also, I think half of it's in Spanish.
I mean, that's fine. I can read that stuff. It's the fact that I can't view the menu.
Just following this truck. Going to the Supermercado. Why are these people still out here on the
on the band?
chairs?
Maybe a bus comes. Not in here though, right? Not in the shopping center, but you never know.
I've seen no signs for the bus.
Pool and Pints. This is probably a dive.
I parked right here the other day.
Yeah.
And I was so scared that my phone was gonna fall in the grate
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over this way.
No. He's just gonna park his big ass truck.
Yeah.
On the thing.
Like in the street. I'm gonna park in the parking lot in a space like a civilized person.
Okay, today, but any other time, no.
Alright, you can talk to people. Okay, so yeah, they got giant fish in there too.
What do you mean? Oh, like a fish tank?
Yeah, like fish big enough that they can see you and you can see them, and it's weird because they're giant. But I did get a little bit of video, and I got a picture of some of the menu.
Okay.
If you want to see that. All right. Ooh, we're going to the proving ground.
Ooh, fun.
I don't think it was that far. But yeah, what was my last point to make about the month and the dashing in general?
What? Say that again?
What my point was.
You wanted to discuss the planning that I created.
Oh yeah. We don't have like a cash total at the moment.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
For what we've earned thus far?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or I guess for the month. Or
Yeah, I didn't,
Jerry Springer final thoughts kind of thing.
yeah. So, okay. So, it's hard out here for people.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has gone up in price. Everything is expensive. So, you know, so we moved up here to save money, right? Because it's a little bit, excuse me, of a I don't want to say cheaper living, but it's more economical up here for us. Like, it helps our pockets better. The cost of living is a little bit less than where we were. I guess that's the right thing to say. But, you know, there's still struggles. You know, we're still behind on stuff, and we're still wanting to do our vacations and things of that nature. So check us out at the DigiKast. We do vacations on a budget.
The playlist, they're up there.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, so we both need to get like a second job. We don't necessarily want to do like a structured. Well, I didn't care. Like, I was gonna work at JCPenney, but
I tried to apply to Home Depot up here and some other stuff, and like no callbacks, no nothing.
And for anyone who's ever worked in retail, like, I was a banker for 10 years, so that's, you know, technically it's not retail, like, but it kind of like is. I mean, working with the public sometimes just really sucks, retail wise. And so I was like kicking and screaming on getting a second job, but then someone suggested DoorDashing. So Rob tried it back last fall, and it didn't really work out. Baltimore County didn't really work out, but he didn't have, we didn't have the knowledge that we have now, right? So after we moved and everything, someone suggested doing it. Well, why don't you do that, blah blah blah, because it sucks, blah, blah, blah. So got tips and tricks from, you know, other people, watched YouTube videos, and now we figured it out and how to make it work for us. So we dashed one day. We went to Baltimore City, and that was an experience, very interesting experience.
City, it's okay, everything's closer, so it pays even less to go the same distance.
And people don't tip. People don't tip.
That's the main thing.
People don't tip. And then, you know, as the day gets busier, there's traffic. So we were in Baltimore City area, I will say, on a Saturday. I think we got there at like 12 in the afternoon. We started dashing at like 12:20ish.
Yeah, I think we started too late to begin with.
And then we ended in the city. We left at like 5:45, 6 o'clock-ish. And we only made like, I can tell you how much we made.
Was that the $70 day? Was that like the
we made $86.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we made $86 that day. But we were out there we started at 1. So we were out from 1 to 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, and we made $86. Okay, so I was like, all right, well, if we're gonna be out here, we need to figure out, we need to factor in gas. We need to factor in, our like, because we were out all day, we were hungry, we hadn't eaten, so we bought lunch. So we needed to factor those in and the miles and stuff. So I was like, we need a plan.
The other piece of that is we're in Aberdeen, so now we're like 40 minutes away from downtown. So we had to go to downtown to do the dash.
Right. So we drove 40, minutes to get downtown. And that's on that was early in the day where there was like no traffic, right? And then it takes, 40 minutes to come back home if there's no traffic on 95. So
sometimes there's a lot.
Right. Like yesterday. Yeah. So anyway, so we had to, the police are out. What is our plan here? Like, what is the goal? What is our goal? What do we need? Because if we're just out here dashing, it's like, how much money did we get? We got $40. All right, I'm good. No, we need a plan. So I came up with like this budget, and it factored in, because at first I was like, oh, we'll just do $50 a day, Monday through Friday, and then we'll do like $100 on Saturday and $100 on Sunday, because we can work all day. So then I factored in gas. I was like, well, you know what? We've spent like $50 on gas, so we need to like prepare for $70 a week on gas, because we still work. Well, you still, I work, but you still have to drive to Baltimore City almost for work. And then I have, we have the teenager, there's a bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff like that I go to for that and whatnot. So we still drive. So $70. So I was like, okay, so let's put a goal where we do $10 a day for gas. That's $70 for gas per week. So our Monday through Friday goal is...
Hold up, is that a cop? That's a cop.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that place is closed? Okay, so our Monday through Friday goal is $60, and our Saturday goal and Sunday goal is $110 per day, for a total of, I think it's $520 a week.
This is at the actual proving ground, I think.
Yeah, we're not supposed to take those anniemore.
I didn't know it was actually there.
Because of security check, and it's a pain in the butt. And when you have a security check, for some reason the app doesn't think that you actually went to the place where you were supposed to go. So that's like a violation. So you have to call customer service or whatever and let them know that you had a clear and a security check or whatever. But anyway, so $520 a week ended up being, I can't remember, it was like almost $2,000 a month. And that right there is like awesome if we can do it. Now we've done it. Well, we haven't been dashing for a month, but we are trending. Now remember when I said we were out there Saturday like 9 hours for only $86? We dashed up here where we, in our area, and we dashed for 3 hours and made $90.
Yeah, like
so it's like that. Yeah, that was
so. It was good. I like that.
Yeah, like why are we? So we figured, we were like, look, we don't need to go to the and Rob did go to the city like a second time, because his thing was, oh, I already work kind of in the city. Let me dash after work in the city. And he had, what did you have that one night? You had like 2 dashes and you only got like $25 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, no, just come home.
And it sent me to the hood like a couple times.
Yeah, I mean,
like real sketchy out there.
Yeah, and at night, and at, you kind of don't want to kind of like do that. And then, but also it's sending you to like people in the county were ordering things from the city, and it's like, that's like 18 miles away.
Yeah, that was annoying too.
Yeah, and so it's like not worth it. It's not worth it. So we was like, okay, like let's revamp our plan. We already know our daily goal that we want to do. So how do we avoid, these things, right? So that's when you came up with your miles thing.
Yeah, I got a tip that was like, you got to be a little bit pickier with your orders. So when you get an order, you have the option to decline it, which is like not great. And then your rating goes down when you decline an order. So what you what you can do is just let the order time out. It gives you like 60 seconds to do the order. So we let the order time out, and it doesn't hurt your rating. You don't get the order, and then it'll put you back to get another order. That order will go to somebody else. So what we did was start only taking orders when the money amount equals the mileage amount.
Or more.
Yeah, or more. So if it's $8, it can't be 10 miles. It would have to be at least, or it would have to be 8 miles or less.
Right.
Yeah, here we are back at
the proving ground. Military base.
Tempted to just
well, they're not going to let you go. They're not going to go through. It's probably for the guard again.
Yeah.
They're not going to let it. We don't have clearance, so they're not going to let us on.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
it's just like,
It could be for him again.
this is for Adonis. See. Excuse me. The Red Bull.
Yeah. But you can't reach the drinks. How are you gonna?
Oh crap. Yeah. Well, it's just the one.
Can you reach? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I hope we don't get in trouble for recording.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's not like we're gonna see anything.
Hello.
Hello.
Doing a DoorDash.
Okay. Can I see your IDs, please?
Sure.
Okay, cool. This is different, so they got our IDs.
Yeah.
So we ain't going nowhere. We can't go past these cones. So does that mean somebody's gonna come out?
Yeah. Because they took our IDs and didn't get them back.
No. I mean, someone's gonna meet us.
I guess.
Okay.
Alright, well, I don't feel comfortable with the camera on.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
Alright.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, that sucked. I'm about to have an agent on the phone in a second. But going to the proving ground means you gotta wait for somebody. And the security just took their sweet time with whatever.
No, they did not.
They did.
Security was fine.
He didn't come
They
out
took
until the guy actually came.
What do you mean he didn't come out?
The dude that I talked to, the actual security guy, right? He didn't come out until the guy actually got there with the car. And he didn't come out until that because he was doing whatever, and you know.
Why else would he have a reason to come out?
No, I know. He was supposed to. The lady said that somebody was going to come out to me, and then nobody did. So I was
Yeah,
like,
because you told the lady that usually someone comes out, and she was like, they're not supposed to.
Okay.
You screwed this up.
All right.
By telling by going the last dash when it was for the actual security guard that would just happen to be there, and that's why he was there. But the way you told the story, you made it seem like someone was coming out to us.
Okay. Well, that was my impression of what I thought was going to happen.
But I don't know why, because you're basing that off of what happened the last dash, and that just so happens to be that the security guard at the gate ordered the food.
Right. All right. Well, my mistake and our loss, I suppose.
Well, I mean, right. So the security didn't take their sweet time. No one took theirs. He did what they were supposed to do. What else was he going to come out for? Even if you thought that was the case, I mean, you know what I'm saying? What else was he supposed to do? He's going to stand out here and just wait with us?
That's what they were doing.
That's not what they were doing. But okay.
All right. I'm pulling over so I can chat with the agent to make sure.
Just happened?
Yeah, it was great. It was right in front of us. We weren't looking.
It literally just happened in front of our eyes?
That was the sound.
Oh.
And I said, did you hear that? Oh, okay. So we started the recording again.
Yeah.
Alright, so we almost witnessed an accident. I don't know, it might be on camera right there.
if it didn't happen in front of us and it happened when we was at the Walmart, how can we have caught it on camera?
It was right there in front of us at the intersection. We just weren't paying attention.
Yeah, but we didn't catch the accident.
I know. I'm saying we almost witnessed it because we weren't there. We didn't see it. We were close enough to hear it. And you turned the camera on before I started driving. So the camera might have picked it up.
I turned the camera on when we were at the red light.
Yeah. Okay.
The accident happened while we were parked in the Walmart.
I'm not saying you got video of the accident. I'm just saying it might be on the camera right there because we were facing in the direction of where the accident was.
Hobbling on his way back to the dugout. Really unfortunate. The stuff looked so good early tonight. We'll see where it goes. A new pitcher will be coming from Baltimore, and that pitcher will have all the time he needs to warm up and get loose. And obviously, the Orioles will have to make at least one, perhaps several games in this game to improve tonight. Well, they will use their whole complement of relievers. And as it appears right now, it looks like left-hander Danny Coulomb is going to be the first one out of the bullpen, taking the place of an injured Kyle Black.
What's going on with the battery is on 24%.
I'm not sure, but it died fairly quick.
Was the accident that bad?
That's what I'm thinking it might be.
This is the first game of the series after some rough outings coming into the series. Kyle Gibson said it when he was tabbed as the Orioles opening day starter, that the person who starts the first game of the series sets the tone for the bullpen for the rest of the series. And in this case, it could be for Texas, dealt with injuries quite a bit.
Alright, you might be able to see straight through the parking lot about all the commotion.
And he delivers pitch a little high, 3-1. I think there's a few ways you can play this game with your grand nine. Obviously, it's going to have to be a collaborative effort in the bullpen to get through this game, and you still need some horses for tomorrow, the day after that. So it's a very delicate situation. The 3-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, breaking ball down, full count. But the Rangers today,
Because it's up higher.
Yeah, over here.
Oh, now I can see. Yeah, it's like a lot of activity.
3-2.
It didn't sound like I thought it was a bump. Like, it didn't sound like a bad accident. It just sounded like somebody went over a bump too hard.
Yeah, it sounded like a car door slam. But
Yeah. Or maybe they weren't going that fast. It was probably a turning and turning out type of thing.
it was like a white car and a semi.
Imagine finding
A semi?
$5 billion. Well, during the Maryland Lottery's 50th anniversary
Oh,
Cash Bash promotion,
that's pretty bad then.
games you normally play can also be entered into a second chance
What's
contest
that
to
thing
win up to
say?
$5 million.
Locus.
Every $50 of games like Fast Play, Keno, or non-winning scratch-offs can earn you another chance to win. Go to MD Lottery.
Is it dirty or is that the paint job?
It might be the paint job. Because that's custom lettering.
Oh, is that a Focus and they changed it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Best in some new batteries. Who knows what the lifespan of those is supposed to be.
Right, I mean, it was on 100 when we left. We ain't even, we've been out an hour and it's almost about to die. Did you bring another battery?
Score Orioles and Rangers started the third. Rangers, Brett Holliday. Yeah, thank you.
not recording, I don't think it ever turned off. It might still be on, always on. So I was using it as a webcam. It was shut off after like 10 minutes. So it's a setting to make sure it stays on. And I didn't change that setting. So I was like, we're going to be using it. Maybe I need to do that.
Gordon over there.
How different it looks with Cedric at the plate year
Oh,
over
there's
year,
cars and the cars
particularly against left-handed pitchers. The 2-0
Yeah, let me
ball.
go the other way first.
Cedric takes down. That's ball 3. 3-0.
What other way? Wasn't it? I said what other way?
It was a split. Come in. Well, that's just the 1001 right there.
Right. The thing was pointing towards this way, the path.
Good lefties. The 3-0. Mullins taking, and he takes a fastball outside. That's ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Mullins, and that will get Adley Rutschman to the plate.
Is this where you're supposed to go? Is this the address?
It's 1501. This is Suite 100. I don't know. Yeah, this is not. We're gonna miss for 2 in a row.
Hello.
Hey, this is Robert, your DoorDasher, calling for Kevin J.
Yes. Let me. Are you there now?
I'm not sure where there is.
Second, and then got back to the bag at first.
Must be like an admin.
Anto's well behind the plate. Running one to Adley. John Gray at 36 pitches. Time is called by Rutschman.
Oh, yeah.
Do the signal.
I see the trucks. But the GPS had to go around the other way.
Pitch clock violation. So that's ball 2 to Adley. 2-1. An automatic ball.
She said gold
There
and
goes
black.
Mullins. The pitch is
This
outside.
is probably going to be right here. And I think this is where we were the other day. We just came in a different way, maybe?
Maybe. Is that like Ferrero Rocher?
There was a changeup at 88, but it was outside.
I don't know if they make food.
Very close play in second. We'll see if they make it
And it was tailing towards the second base side, so it was really on Mullins not only to beat the throw, but it was also
to Nathaniel Lowe, coming off of a monster year with the Rangers. 27 home runs, a career high. He does strike out a lot.
This is
Back up the middle.
$5.
Mateo there behind the bag in second. Empty pick with the ball on to first.
Miles.
Out recorded.
Alright, well, that won't be in anywhere terrible.
Nice
Huh?
job by
That won't be in anywhere terrible.
in a tough spot. We're 3 complete
Hopefully
in
not.
Arlington, Texas.
Famous last
It's
words.
still no score at the end of the
This
fourth.
will be
The
fine.
Oilers figured out
maybe football season
Ah, crap.
tickets
I was
are on
going to
sale
the
now
direct
as
of
the big
McDonald's
shipments
over here by the accident.
season under the direct.
That might be cleared up by now.
The 6-game season ticket package is highlighted by the October 21st service.
It looks like it is.
With Air Force and feature for Mariana.
Let's see, what can we do? Can we turn into McDonald's?
I think we figured out that the Royal Farms is connected to McDonald's, but you still got your, I thought your flash was on. The McDonald's is up there.
McDonald's is right here.
Oh, it's right there. Are they letting people turn? Is it blocked off?
What?
Reese Levin with us, our producer and engineer. Now top 4, no score. Globe Life Field in Arlington. John Gray throws a curveball strike. Perfect pitch, bottom of the zone. And on the inside corner for a strike to
Yeah.
Anthony Santander.
It was just sitting
Who's 0 for 1, struck
Yeah,
out.
it's like a tire is out or
It's
something.
been a strange game already. First of 3 in Arlington. Santander swings to a fastball. Santander
You need like a
takes
real
inside
high.
for a ball, and that runs the
It looks like it's closed.
Yeah.
The full count pitch.
The other side of that car is all crunched in. The front side part.
Santander remains alive.
Let's see, I think that's good. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I have my lights on over here. That's
John
fine.
Gray Now 31 years of age, he's been around, 6'4", 225. Nickname the Wolf.
Out of Wells, he has pitched with grit, he has pitched with toughness, and he has held the
Like
Rangers
50 cents short.
to very few balls in play.
50 cents short, what do you mean?
Well, what was that?
We're $20 and something short.
Yeah.
And the Rangers,
Alright.
the team that coming into today
You're
has
done,
scored
that's
more
fine.
runs for the first weekend of the season than any team in
Ain't
baseball
working out.
have just
And yeah,
one
the hotspot
hit
just
all
changed
game.
to
The 3-0
Taco Bell.
offering.
To what?
taken for a strike.
Taco Bell.
Was
Yeah,
ball
no.
4, but ruled a strike as it missed the out corner by more than 6 inches. 3-1 against Jorge on a long homer in the